Hey, good morning everyone, welcome back. Well, just bringing in a little video here, out running the backhoe. Like I said in my last video, we finished cutting firewood yesterday, and so what I'm doing now is this here's our field, and we did not chisel plow this end because along this woods line I was wanting to clear out a lot of this brush and everything like that. You can see it's all growed up down through there and it's crowding out. And the woods, we don't own the woods. This is actually the property line running right down through here. And what I'm doing is I'm going down along the edge here. In fact, the guy that owns that woods, I just talked to him here about a half hour ago because he's been doing a lot of cleaning on his side. And basically what I'm doing right now is going down through here. I think I've showed it before, but this backhoe has that clamshell grab bucket. Let me tell you something, that is so handy. You can just open it up, come over the top of small trees, close it down, and rip them out of the ground. Awesome. But just trying to get a plan of action with the neighbor right there. And so like I say, right now I'm going down along through here, and he said just from what he could see, you can see those big trees back there. The big trees are on his side, and the property line is just this way of those big trees. And so but the main thing I'm trying to do is just go along the edge here and get all these old scrub trees, and there's a lot of mulberry and some oak trees. I think maybe even some old sumac trees also, along with sassafras. And so I'll bring you in here a little bit here for a few minutes here. Yeah, I just take and close the bucket down that small tree, raise up and pull it right out of the ground. There come the roots and all. Works pretty good like that. Try to get that mirror kicked off out of the way. You don't want to see my old ugly face on camera. Yuck. That'd scare all my... If my face was on camera, that'd scare all my subscribers away. So right now I've already got one pile right there. I'm starting this pile here. Basically I'm going along as I go making piles. Once I get all done, I'll come back through and start picking up piles and make one big pile to burn it. Like I say, that clamshell bucket sure does make it nice. I remember years ago, before we had this backhoe, we would I think I've showed it before, we got an Allis-Chalmers 175 with the loader, and we'd hang a chain off the front of the loader. Some of these trees are a little bit bigger. I gotta tip them over. That helps take and uproot them, and then I can pull them out. But we'd take the 175 with the loader and hang a chain off of it, and then Dad, he would run the tractor, and I'd take the chain, wrap it around the tree, then just somebody take and pull the tree up out of the ground. That's a whole lot slower. And that 175 does not have the hydraulic power that this backhoe has. fact, bigger trees like that, I doubt it could pull out. It's going to be for more of the smaller ones like that, maybe about an inch or so, maybe just a bit bigger, 2 inches at the maximum, because it just don't have the hydraulic power. What I'm trying to do here though is get this opened up, because there's actually a couple bigger stumps in here. I'm not going to be able to take it and simply pull it out of the ground. Kind of got to work into it. Well, see if I can, yeah, there we go. That's a fair sized little tree. Shake a little bit of the dirt off. But right there in front of that tree I just pulled out, and off to the left side of it, there's a little bit bigger stump, and so I'm going to have to swing around and actually use the backhoe and just pull them out with the backhoe. Now here's where it's nice if you got one of those great big giant excavators that has the hydraulic thumb. Oh man, you can go down through and rip anything out of the ground. So we're going to get turned around here and we're going to do a little bit of digging. Get backed up to it. Get the stabilizers going down. I may drop that window a little bit. Oh man! You put down that window, it's like opening up an ammonia hole. It's freezing cold outside. Last I knew it was about 25 degrees with about a 30-mile-an-hour west wind blowing. I may put that window right back up. Yesterday it was up in the 50s. That looks like an old mulberry tree. And those mulberries, they got those big tap roots that go down. They get that big, I cannot pull them out with the loader. It's too big. So, got to use the old backhoe part of it to dig them out. Now, grabbing the roots themselves, fine, no big deal. You know what? I'm going to put that window right back up. That air's cold, and I don't like cold. It don't take much for me to freeze anyway. Hopefully, that window's a little dusty. Hopefully you can see out of it halfway decent. Thankfully, the backhoe's got a good heater. That's some kind of like a little bush deal right there. I'm not sure what it is. It's got quite a root system to it. Ah, there we go. That gets that thing out of the way. I'm going to have to back up here a little bit farther. I got a mulberry tree right there I'm going to have to dig out. I can't reach it. Yeah, there we go. That should be good enough. This backhoe is a Case 580 Super M, and so it just has your two joysticks. These two handles right here are for your stabilizer feet that go down. Then of course these two joysticks here operate the boom. This handle right here controls that, now you can see it going up and down. That's what, when you're not using the backhoe, you trip the boom up over center and that lock falls in place and it locks the boom up. That way it holds it. Get that one branch ripped off, it gives me more room to work to get the rest of the tree knocked down. Okay, that's got the tree tipped over, and I'm going to see if I can simply take and dig that root ball out of the ground like that. Hopefully you can see halfway decent. With that boom, it's kind of hard to see because you gotta be constantly looking around it. This backhoe, I guess I forgot to show that part of it. It's also an extend-a-hoe, and so that foot pedal right there I got my foot on, it's a rocker pedal, and when I push it one way, you can see it extends the boom on out. That is so handy. Okay, I think I got the tree. Okay, I got the roots all broke loose on it, so that's got it. And so just like that, you lower it down. Come on. Like that. And that trips it up over center, and that lock falls into place and it locks the boom up like that. Yeah, there we go. You can see that lock going up and down. And of course these here pull up your stabilizer feet just like that, and you're good to go. So I'm going to get flipped around here, start getting all that brush dug out. I'm not sure how much longer I'll let the video go. Well, like I say, with that clamshell bucket, it makes it so nice. You can just come down through here, pinch it like that, pick up on it, and you got a mouthful of brush. Then haul off with it. And this lever right here is what controls the loader. Of course, up and down. That push. If you push on through that, it actually goes into a float mode. That way you can back drag, and the loader will just float up and down. And then this way rolls the bucket back. This way tips the bucket out, then this lever right here is what controls the clamshell opening and closing. And then of course it's got the 4-speed transmission. Right now I'm running in first gear, and so you got first, pull straight back down through neutral to second, then back up, over and up is third, then back is fourth, and then right here, this lever here on this side is forward, neutral, reverse, and so works out pretty good. I think they call it kind of like a shuttle transmission. So it's kind of like almost like an automatic, I guess you could call it. But you got to manually change gears. So something similar to a hydro on a combine, kind of, because you got your gears that you change through, and then you speed up and slow down. In fact, I know I've posted some videos before, but that right over there is our hay field, and like I said, I know I've posted some videos before of doing hay and that kind of stuff back in the summer, and so I'm actually working on the north side of that. So, well, tell you what, I think I'm going to call that an end to this video, so who knows, maybe I'll bring you back in for a part 2. We'll wait and see. Take care, thanks for watching, we'll see you next time.